So, good evening students, good morning students, or good afternoon students, whatever it is, right? Whenever you are seeing this video, take it for granted that it is good evening, good afternoon, or good night. So now, today I am going to start with the poem, as I have told you yesterday, that I am going to teach the poem to the foot from its child. This poem talks about the life of an adult. So I have divided it in two parts. The first part is growth of the child, that's the first page of your textbook, and the second part is about the life of a grown-up man. So in today's video, I am going to deal with the first part of the textbook. I have written down the whole text on the blackboard for the convenience. So let us start it. The first line, the child's foot is not yet away, it's a foot. I would like to be a butterfly or an apple. What does it mean? A small child is represented by child's foot. We are grown up foots as adult. So he says the child's foot. The child, the mind of a child is not yet away. It don't know that it is not a foot there. So it dreams. It wants to become something else. And what it dreams? It dreams to become a butterfly or an apple. Means there is no restriction for its dreams. It can become anything. It can become a butterfly or it can become an apple. Even you have got your own dreams. You can dream of your life. Then you can dream of becoming President of India, Prime Minister of India, becoming President of America, whatever it may be. You can dream. There is no restriction. So that unrestricted nature of dream, it tries to put out with the words butterfly or an apple. But later what happens? Dreaming is okay. The 15 to 30. What I had told people, 1 to 15 years of age. In my first video, I had referred to people the age of dreaming. So it is 1 to 15. So next what happens? But slowly, in time, when it starts to grow, when it starts to develop its ideas, in time, stones and bits of glasses, streets, ladders, and the path in the rough earth. Stones and bits of glasses means what? The hardship of life, the struggle, right? When it tries to grow out, the ladder represents the growth here. Street represents the life, how its journey starts there. When in the journey of its life, whenever it tries to grow out of its existing situation. The path in the rough earth goes on teaching the foot that it cannot fly, cannot become cannot be a fruit bulging on the branch there, cannot be a fruit bulging on the branch. Slowly, the society, the life, it teaches the child that it cannot become what it wants to become. In a way, it has been forced to them. You cannot dream. You can dream, but you cannot achieve your dreams. Slowly, bit by bit, it teaches that you cannot fly. You cannot become a butterfly. You cannot become a fruit. Right? Bulging, expanding its size. You have seen flowers. From flower, it becomes a small fruit and it starts increasing its size. The process of increasing its size is called bulging. So it cannot grow out of its boundaries. It has to stay what it is. Then the child's foot is defeated. Defeated? Solo. Where it is defeated? Defeated in the battle. Battle for life. Jeevana and Horatadolaga, so the child's foot is defeated. And it falls. Is a prisoner, kaidi, right? Put into a prison. It has been forced to live in a jail. And what is a jail? Condemned to live in a shoe. Right? Shoe means what? Shoe has got very different applications, imagery, right? So condemned to force her to live in a shoe. It has been forced. Dukshibuttandu. Jivana, Pudugurunna, Kanasana Kitugundu, Dukshibuttandu. Idro Dukstada. Shoe ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನದೊಳಗೆ ದುಗಿಸಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಶೂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ? What is a shoe here? Shoe can be anything and everything. The life what you are living is a shoe. Because you wanted to live something else, live like something else, and what are you living is a shoe for you. The rules, the regulations, economical barriers, everything is a shoe. ನೀವು ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಕಟ್ಟಳೆನೂ ಒಂದು ಶೂಸ್. ನಿನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ದುಡ್ಡಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀ ಬಡವ ಇದ್ದೀಯಾ, ಬಡತನ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಶೂಸ್. ಈ ಶೂ ಒಳಗೆ ಧೂಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಧೂಸ್ತಾರೆ? ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಬದುಕಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಜೀವನ ಅಥವಾ ಸಮಾಜ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಧೂಷಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಡ್ there. Not it is not done by any one person. It is a whole system. The system makes us to live in a shoe here. So that is how it says. He says the shoe is a prison for the child who has been defeated in the battle. So that shoe, bit by bit, in that the darkness of the shoes are boot in olagade, inside the shoes, bit by bit, slowly in that dark it grows to know the world in its own way. There is nobody to teach how the world is for the child who has been forced to live in the shoe. So slowly, bit by bit, sannagi, hedge by hedge, it knows how to live the life in that darkness. Out of touch with its fellow, enclosed, feeling out life like a blind man. Feeling out life like a blind man. Out of touch. Why he says with its fellow? Fellow means, say, he is using the leg as an example. So we have got to, and if we want to put a shoe, then we have to put shoe for both the legs. That's one thing. Out of touch with its fellow. Or in another way, when we grow out to become a man, we lose our friends. We lose our companions. We are all individuals here. We don't have touch with our friends there. Now what you spend your time with your friends, that time will be reduced when you grow into an adult man or a woman there. So out of touch with its fellow, feeling out life like a blind man. Feeling out life like a blind man. Just a small fable or a story here to tell you people how blind man feels the life. See, what happened? There was a fair in a village. Fair in a jati. There was a fair in a village where they had brought an elephant for exhibition. So in that village lived 4 people, 4 blind people in that village. So the people were talking about the elephant, and these 4 people wanted to see the elephant, but they are blind. Remember that they are blind. They somehow reach the place where the elephant has been tied, and one goes and touches the tail of the elephant, other goes and touches the leg of the elephant, the third one touches the stomach of the elephant, and the fourth one touches the trunk of the elephant. The one who is touching the tail, he says, elephant is like a stick. The one who is touching the leg, he says the elephant is like a tree. The third one who is moving his hands on the stomach of the elephant, he says the elephant is like a wall, and the fourth one says the elephant is like a pipe. Why? Because they cannot see the whole truth, how big the elephant is, how vast its size is. They all see what they can touch, and they see that they understand that it is the life. That is how a blind man understands the life. Those soft nails of quash bunched together grows hard and changes themselves into opaque. Here soft nails. Nails in the uru. Soft. Why? Because it is our childhood. So child's nails. In a way, there is a comparison. The nails are compared to the dreams and desires of the child. So those dreams and desires, they convert into opaque. They grow hard. Hard gatti agtava. ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಆಗ್ತಾವ? Hard as horn. Opaque substance, hard as horn. Horn ಅಂದ ಅರ್ಥ ಕೊಂಬು. ದನಕರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಂಬು. So that horn. ಈ quartz ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Shining substance, right? They are like minerals. Quartz are minerals. ಆ ವಜ್ರದಂಗ ಹೊಳೆಯುವಂತ ಕನಸುಗಳು ಕೊಂಬಿನಂಗ ಕಠೋರ ಆಗ್ತಾವ. Hard as horns. And the tiny petal toys. Petals ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ petal. ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವಿನ petal ಇರ್ತಾವ. Rose petals. So those petals, the toys are referred to petals. ಕಾಲಿನ ಬಟ್ಟುಗಳು ತಕ್ಕಳಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾವೆ. ಅದರ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಆಶೆಗಳು, ಭಾವನೆಗಳು. They are like petals. Those petals, they of the child, they grow bunched and out of trim, take on the form of iris reptiles with triangular heads like worms. So hold this thing. I just want to put it in a way. See that you are wearing a shoe for 5 or 6 hours, and when you remove your shoes, if the shoes is tight, does your leg remain as it is? No. It takes the form of that shoes, the triangular head. Right? How the shoe is. In the same way, your leg takes its shape, and all your toes, they are joined together, they are bunched together, and it looks like a reptile's head there. So it says they take on the form of a eyeless reptiles with triangular heads like worms. So in total, in this part of the poem, what we find is that the child's foot, which wanted to become a butterfly or an apple, becomes a worm, an eyeless reptile. Once it had a lot of dreams, and its dreams like torches had been converted into opaque substance, hard as horn. So this is how a child's life grows to become worthless. Its dreams have been lost. In the next video, I will continue with the next part of the poem. Thank you.